Hi everyone. In this class, we are going to see the next problem for dual simplex method. So, dual simplex method is applicable only the constraints are in the less than or equal to form. So, the given problem is maximization of z is equal to minus 4x1 minus 6x2 minus 18x3. Subject to the constraints are x1 plus 3x3 is greater than or equal to 3, x2 plus 2x3 is greater than or equal to 5. So first you have to change the greater than or equal to less than or equal to. So throughout you have to change the sign. So you have to write the maximization of z is as it is. So the subject to the constraints are minus x1 minus 3x3 is less than or equal to minus 3, minus x2 minus 2x3 is less than or equal to minus 5. Now we are going to write the standard form of LPP. So now the standard form of LPP is, the objective function is maximization of z is the given problem, so no change. So maximization of z is equal to minus 4x1 minus 6x2 minus 18x3. Here we have two constraints, so two slack variables we have to add. So 0 into s1 plus 0 into s2. So subject to the constraints are minus x1 minus 3x3 plus x1 s1 is equal to minus 3. Similarly, minus x2 minus 2x3 plus s2 is equal to minus 5. Now we have to come with the initial table. So the initial table is YB. In YB column you have to write s1 and s2. So the next one is CB column. So you have to write the coefficient of objective function. So 0, 0. So XB column is the right hand side value of the constraint equation. So minus 3 and minus 5. In CJ value you have to write the coefficients of the objective function. So minus 4, minus 6, minus 18, 0, 0. So the next we have to fill the initial table using the constraint equation. So now we have to find out the Zj value. Zj value will be 0 because BCB value will be 0. So we have to throw out multiplied by 0 means we get the value will be 0. So Zj is 0. So Zj minus Cj is equal to 0 minus of minus 4 is plus 4. 0 minus of minus 6 is 6. 0 minus of minus 18 is 18. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. So the first condition is Zj minus Cj is positive. Then only we can go for the next step. Otherwise we can't apply this method. So Zj minus Cj is positive. The next we have to come to the finding key row. How to find the key row? In XB column we have the most negative means that is your key row. So among minus 3 and minus 5, minus 5 is the most negative. So you have to choose the second row is your key row, that is R2 is your key row. The next step we have to find out Zj minus Cj divided by key row. So Zj minus Cj value will be 4. 4 divided by 0 is infinity. 6 divided by minus 1 is minus 6. 18 divided by minus 2 is minus 9. 0 divided by 0 is 0. 0 divided by 1 is 0. So you have to omit the infinity. So for this, among minus 6 and minus 9, we have to go for least negative. So least negative means minus 6. So you have to choose minus 6 means, so this is your key column. So S2 is the leaving variable, X2 is the entering variable. For the next initial table, minus 1 will be there, so you have to change into plus 1. So you have to divide by minus 1 means it will be changed to plus 1. The another R1 value will be already 0, so no change in R1. So for this we have to come with the formula. First you have to write y1 yb value, so s1 and x2. Now we have to come with the coefficient. S1 coefficient is 0, x2 coefficient is minus 6. The next we have to come with the formula, that is r2 dash is equal to r2 divided by minus 1. So r2 divided by minus 1 means throughout you have to change the sign. So 5 0 1 2 0 minus 1. r1 dash is equal to r1 because that value will be 0, so we have to write as it is. So r1 dash is equal to r1 means minus 3 minus 1 0 minus 3 1 0. Now we have to find out Zj value. So 0 into anything is 0. So minus 6 into 0 is 0. Minus 6 into 1 is minus 6. Minus 6 into 2 is minus 12. Minus 6 into 0 is 0. Minus 6 into minus 1 is minus 6. So Zj minus Cj's are 0 minus of minus 4. So we get 4. Minus 6 minus of minus 6 is 0. Minus 12 minus of minus 18 is positive. So 6. 0 minus 0 is 0. Minus 6 minus 6, sorry, that is not minus 6 because minus 6 into minus 1 is positive. So minus 6 into minus 1 is plus 6. So here you have to change, this is plus 6. So 6 minus 0 value will be 6. So Zj minus Cj values will be positive. So now we have to come in with the choosing a key row. So for here you have to come with xb column. xb column we have negative, so we have the next iteration also. So only one negative, so you have to choose, that is your key row. So Zj minus Cj divided by key row means 4 minus 4 divided by minus 1, so minus 4. 0 divided by 0 is 0. 6 divided by minus 3, so minus 2. 0 divided by 1 is 0. Minus, that is 6 plus 6 divided by 0 is infinity. So for here we have to choose means least negative. So minus 4 and minus 2 we have to come with minus 2 is the least negative. So this is your key column. So intersection point is minus 3. So in the next step you have to change S1 is a leaving variable, X3 is the entering variable. So you have to change minus 3 into 1, 2 to 0. So R1 double dash formula is R1 dash divided by minus 3. R2 double dash formula is R2 dash minus 2 times of R1 double dash, because here we have the coefficient is 2, so we have to multiply with minus 2 times of R1 double dash. So now we have to come with the next iteration x3 and x2. So you have to write the coefficient minus 18 and minus 6. So using the formula we have to fill the tabular column. So 1 by 3 0, 1 minus 1 by 3 0. The next one is 3 minus 2 by 3 1 0, 2 by 3 minus 1. Now we have to calculate the Zj value. Minus 80 into 1 by 3 is minus 6. Minus 6 into minus 2 by 3 is plus 4. So minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. The next thing is minus 18 into 0 plus minus 6 into 1. So minus 6. Minus 18 into 1. So minus 18. So the next thing is 6 minus 4. So 2. Next thing is plus 6. So this is also plus 6. You have to change, that is a plus 6, because minus 6 into minus 1 is plus 6. So Zj minus Cj is equal to minus 2 minus of minus 4 is 2. Minus 6 minus of minus 6 is 0. Minus 18 minus of minus 18 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 6 minus 0 is 6. So Zj minus Cj values will be positive. Next we have to come with xb column. Xb column is also positive. In a dual simplex method we have to see Zj minus Cj is positive, and also we have to see xb column is also positive. So now we have to come with the final solution. Since all Zj minus Cj's are greater than or equal to 0 and xb column is also positive, therefore the solution is optimal. So maximization of Z is equal to minus 4 x1 minus 6 x2 minus 18 x3 minus 4 times of 0, because x1 value will be 0, x2 value will be 3, so minus 6 into minus 3, x3 value will be 1, so minus 18 into 1. So minus 18 minus 18 means minus 36. So this is your final solution. I will give one homework sum. Yeah, try to do that one. In the next class I will send the solution also. Thank you.